Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your monthly update for silver. Before we get into it, I want to say that I am currently doing a gold analysis 5 times a week with a video like this at the end of each week. If that's something you're interested in, there will be a link below this video where you can sign up for that at pureelliottwave.com. For silver, overall price may have found a new low and is now beginning to increase as both Elliott Wave counts expect. Elliott Wave first, technical analysis last. On the main weekly chart, cycle wave 2 is labeled complete at this low here, with cycle wave 3 now pulling price higher, with overlapping third waves at 4 degrees down to minor degree. Minor wave 2 labeled complete at the January 22nd low, with price now increasing for minor wave 3. Overall, cycle wave 3 has a target calculated at 46.82, the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of cycle wave 1. Within that, primary wave 3 has a target calculated at 31.12, the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 1. With minor wave 2 labeled complete at this low, if it does continue any lower, it cannot move below the start of minor wave 1 at 20.704. A base channel is drawn around the primary degree movements from the beginning of primary wave 1 to the end of primary wave 2, with a parallel copy on the end of primary wave 1. Price has broken out of this channel for both the end of intermediate wave 2 and minor wave 2. A break back into this channel with a full candlestick inside and not touching the lower edge of the channel will support this wave count, seeing minor wave 3 to now pull price higher. And overall, primary wave 3 is expected to break above the upper edge of this channel with increasing bullish momentum, though that may be some ways away at this point. On the main daily chart, we can see the end of intermediate wave 2 just over here, with more detail for minor wave 1 and 2. Price now increasing for the very beginning of minor wave 3. Minor wave 2 subdividing as a single zigzag, though if it continues any lower, it may need to be relabeled. On the weekly alternate chart, cycle wave 2 seen complete at this low here. Cycle wave 3 currently unfolding with primary wave 1. Within primary wave 1, it may be subdividing as a leading diagonal, currently within intermediate wave 3. Minor wave B is seen complete at the January 22nd low just here, now expected to increase for minor wave C and the end of intermediate wave 3. If minor wave B does continue any lower, it cannot move below the start of minor wave A at 20.704. Overall, cycle wave 3 expected to continue to pull price higher, with a target calculated at 46.82, the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of cycle wave 1. On the technical weekly chart, price has found support at 22 with a bullish lower wick and now increases, moving away. Volume pushing price higher where price found support just here, though volume has overall declined from this last high where price found resistance at 26.5. On balance, volume continues in a range currently with no signal. ADX is declining, showing no clear trend. RSI and money flow both neutral, and stochastics neutral and declining. ATR also declines as price consolidates within this range just here, as price has found support and now moves away where stochastics nears oversold, though it is currently neutral. An upward swing may occur here. And on the technical daily chart, we can see more detail where price finds support at 22 with a push from volume as price now moves away, though volume does continue to overall decline. On balance, volume currently has no new range and gives no signal. ADX is declining, showing no clear trend, with RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics neutral and increasing towards overbought. As stochastics increases towards overbought where price moves away from support at 22, an upward swing may continue towards resistance at 24. That's all for me with your monthly update for silver. Remember, if you want to see a gold analysis 5 times a week with a video at the end of each week, you can sign up for that at pureelliottwave.com today. And I hope everyone has a good weekend.